Guess who's at Walmart right now? Yeah, the Lip Bar. I was shook. I tell you, Walmart is just, they surprise me every time. So if you'd like to see a simple, put together, but polished look that don't involve 25 steps, stay tuned. Anastasia? Anastasia? Nope, there is no liquor in this. So I know that I am not the only one that every time we go to the grocery store, we do a drive-by in the cosmetics section. I tell you, you can find some gems in some of the most unlikeliest places. But I shop at Target, I shop at Walmart, I shop everywhere. And I'm definitely not unfamiliar with the Lip Bar. I know that they're available at Target, but I was grocery shopping. Yes, I went over to the cosmetics section and I was so surprised to see the Lip Bar. So I picked up several things that I am going to try with you for the first time. I have the Just a Tint 3-in-1 skin conditioner. I have a finishing powder. I have a blush. I have their concealer, and they also had this duo lip set. It's a lip liner and lip gloss. So I'm going to be matching myself with you for the first time. I visually chose a color, so I'm hoping that it will work for me. So let's jump. All right, so this is the 3-in-1 tinted skin conditioner. It has SPF 11, and hyaluronic acid, but I never depend on my SPF in my complexion. But it does have an SPF of 11 and hyaluronic acid. Oh, and it's titanium dioxide. So it's a mineral. It is not a chemical. Even better, because my eyes cannot tolerate chemical sunscreen. But I learned this trick from Jackie Aina, and I do this on myself. I don't do it do it for guests at the store, but I match myself on my décolleté, and typically when it works here, when it matches me here, I know it'll match me on my face. So I'm just going to do, oh, it looks good. It looks good. Oh, oh my God, it works. Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh, I picked the right shade. All right. All right, so the true test, of course, would be to go on the face. So let me put my scarf out of the way. So I am not going to bore you all with all of the details. I'm going to fast forward through some of the details, but my face is already cleaned and moisturized, and I'm going to skip through some things. I'll fast forward through some things. I'm not going to bore you with everything, but I'm going to use and at the end, let me share that most of the things that I have here are drugstore. I do have some company with some of my prestige must-haves that I kind of can't live without, but this is let me see, I was introduced to this from another YouTuber that I love to watch, and you can find some gems on the drugstore side. This is WETnWILD Impossible Primer Base. It is, let me see, come in focus. There we go. I have used this already. I do like it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. This reminds me of Baby Skin from Maybelline. Can you see that? Can you see it? All right. So I'm going to be looking in my mirror right here, so forgive me for looking off the camera. And I like to put mine in my T-zone area. That's where I have the most concern at. I am definitely oily, but my T-zone is oilier. And I definitely like to put that in on my T-zone. And this is I would liken this to a tinted moisturizer, and I'm not looking for too much or full coverage. This is for a day that you don't want to do too much, and even for work. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still wearing a mask to work, and when I don't know how I bow down to you guys who are still wearing a full face of makeup under your mask. I just can't do it. All I do are my brows and lashes. I can't do anything more. So I definitely think you guys are my sheroes for those that are still wearing makeup under their mask. So I'm going to go ahead and put my base on. It's not definitely a full coverage, but it's giving just enough coverage. All right, what I can definitely say, I love the shade is perfect. It is definitely, it's not a matte finish. It's a little on the dewy side, and I definitely don't like that because I'm oily. But I'll get it right together with some powder. But again, I do like the color. The color is perfect. It's giving just enough coverage, not too much. Definitely for a work day. But I do like it. Hi there, this is Miss Dorcia, and I just wanted to pop on and say thank you for spending some time with me. If I've inspired you in any way, please give this video a thumbs up and consider becoming a part of my family. Now back to the video. Looking all glowy and stuff. All right, so my next step is to use, I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you guys the color. This is medium, and this is the Lip Bar Just a Tint 3-in-1 tinted moisturizer. I like it. All right, so moving on to concealer. I actually got the concealer online. I shade matched online, and it is perfect. I absolutely love it. Let's see. This is the color Mocha. So this is the concealer in the color, can you see, Mocha. All right. So I on an everyday, I'm not doing that concealer all over the place. I like to do just enough. Oh, she is glowing. She is definitely glowing. All right, so I am going to use my sponge to blend that out. All right, so concealer matches perfectly, just enough to highlight, not too much. I'm not doing all of that bacon, and I just want to bring some life to the center of my face. So my next step is to do a little bit of contouring to bring some dimension back to the face. So my favorite is Anastasia. This is my absolute favorite here, and this color is Mahogany. I just love this. This is the perfect shade. So I'm gonna do just a little bit down the center of my face. All right, time to take that glow down. So for me, because I have puffiness under my eyes, I like to kind of visually distort that, And I'll take my concealer and go just under the hollows of my eye. So I am going just below where the puffiness ends. And I'll blend that out. And this, the light kind of distorts it and diffract from it. All right, perfect. All right, now I'm going to blend out my bronzer. All right, so now I'm going to take that shine down, and I'm going to do that with my favorite MERCIER. This is my absolute favorite powder. Do not be afraid of the powder, and you have to trust the process, because yes, it looks crazy while you're doing it. It definitely looks crazy while you're doing it. All right, now we are going to move on to the eyes. I do believe that everybody's eyelids are naturally oily, but I know that mine are oily. So I like to use an eye base before I put on any eyeshadow. And NYX just came out with their Ultimate eyeshadow base, which I actually love. And I love it because it has a little color to it, and you can wear it by itself for days where you don't want to do any color on your lid. But this is NYX Ultimate Eyeliner Base, and I absolutely love this. So I'm going to put this on my lids before I put some color on. You do not need much. And I just tap that in. And it's just a tad bit tacky, which gives your eyeshadow something to stick to. But it's not uncomfortable at all. Okay, so once I get my eyelids prepped and ready, I want to let that sit for a second. Then I like to move on to my brows, which what I am really loving right now is Anastasia's Brow Freeze. And I'm liking this because it was designed to give that laminate look. That's not the look I'm going for though. I love that it really lays the brows down and it tames them and it keeps them in place. And for me, since mine have kind of grown back and I do have a full brow right now, that was one of the blessings with not having to do so much makeup every day, that I don't have to do too much, and my brows have actually grown in, which I'm so excited about. So I love this just to lay mine down, and I go back in with my brow pomade to fill in. So I'm just going to lay these down really quickly. All right, so I'm going to let those sit, and I'm going to move on to shadow. I have, my palette comes from the drugstore. It is Revlon, the Big Bang, Le Bang. But when I saw this this color combo, I was truly impressed. It is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous and simple, and you can do many looks with this. But today I'm going to do this lady right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a brush just to lightly get some product on. I want just a simple wash of the color on, and this is not a glitter, it is a shimmer. So I'm going to use my brush to get an easy wash on. And then just to add a little bit more dimension, I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to pack on a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to take my brush again and just soften it out. Look at how pretty that is. It's very pretty. And one color. This is your everyday look. Everyday. Alright, so I am going to do my lashes and my brows off camera. It's nothing new. I'm not going to try and reinvent the wheel, and I'm not going to bore you with that. So I'm definitely going to do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and the eyes, the eyebrows, the lashes are on. Simple. Like I said, simple. You don't see all this extra stuff going on up here. One shade on my lids, a pair of, not so over the top, but just a little pizzazz with my lashes. And that's it. That's it. All right, so I'm going to move on now to, I'm going to actually take my clean brush and I'm going to sweep off that powder that I put on earlier. That took down that shine. And this is absolutely gorgeous, guys. This is so simple and so gorgeous. All right. All right, so we are moving on to, this is, let's see, Glow On Highlighting Blush. This is called Outspoken. It is simply gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. And it is called, again, Outspoken. Can you see that? Gotta be careful with. Oh yeah, she is. Oh, I'm glad I went simple on that one, because she ain't playing. Outspoken ain't playing. Oh, that is gorgeous. Outspoken is speaking her mind right now. Simply gorgeous. Beautiful. All right, so the highlight that I'm going to use is from Maybelline. This is one of my favorites. It's from their Master Chrome collection. This one is called Molten Gold. This is, again, Maybelline Master Chrome collection. And this one is called, you probably can't see that, Molten Gold. But this is one of my all-time favorite. I'm using my NARS Kabuki brush. You can't go wrong with this one. Look at how pretty and subtle that is. You don't have to do much to be polished and put together. You don't. All right, so I want to say that I do believe that I've went through the gamut of everything. Now it's on to the lips. And again, I got this combo from the Lip Bar as well. It is just a clear gloss. And it is a beautiful brown. It's called Straight Living. This is a beautiful brown. Can you see that? It is absolutely gorgeous. All right. This is a velvety matte. It feels good. It doesn't feel dry. I like it. All right, and I'm going to another one of my favorites. This is from Bobbi Brown. This is the Art Stick. And what color are you, my love? This is Rich Nude. This is Bobbi Brown's Art Stick in Rich Nude. It's a very pretty muted pink. And I am going to top it off with the clear gloss. I don't know who out here doesn't like to get their doe foot in their clear lip gloss. I don't want to say dirty, but you know, transferred from whatever color you have on your lips. I like to leave mine as clean as it is when I first open it. So instead of going directly to my lips, I'm going to put some on my hand here, and I will transfer it to my lips. This is gorgeous, guys, and this didn't take a million steps. Not a million steps. Something you can easily put together in the morning for work. For those of you who are still wearing makeup to work, I definitely wouldn't do this lip gloss or this lip up under a mask. I probably would have just left it alone at the lip liner, but I definitely would not wear gloss if I'm wearing a mask. So I will be right back with the finished look. Alright guys, so here is the completed look. That didn't take 25 steps. I didn't have to do all of that baking. I didn't put on mounds and mounds of complexion products. This is just a simple everyday look with items that I've gotten from the drugstore and some prestige items as well. But this look is easy. One shadow. I didn't fuss over my brows. Easy lashes. This is it. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get beautiful products. I have to say, this is a really easy look. Simple. Alright guys, if you've made it this far, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. And as always, all that you put into the universe is all that you're going to get back. So love on yourself, love on others. Don't sweat the small stuff. Get out of your way. And we fall down, but we what? Get back up. This is Miss Dorcia, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. So guys, I wanna share with you that I love coffee. All who know me and love me know that I love coffee. I love coffee. Okay. So I want to share with you that the little clip that you saw me pouring something in my coffee, that is a liqueur. And I was shopping one day in a package store called Total Wine. And my daughter and I were in there picking up a couple things, and there was a young lady there that was actually doing a taste testing. And I saw her. I heard her talking to several women, and as I passed her, I heard her say, "Oh, it goes in your coffee as well." I stopped in my tracks. I turned around and I went back, and I stood there and I listened in on her talking to the other two women. And as she was sharing about the drink, hold on, let me go get it. So I got it. This is called Rivulet. All right, come into focus. So this is a liqueur. It is a brandy liqueur that is infused with pecans. You can mix this baby in anything, but when I tell you it takes my coffee up a whole nother level, it absolutely does. It just adds this essence to it. I love pecans, number one. I fell in love with it. I was like, I'll take one. So I have been enjoying this for a while now, and you only need a little bit, and it just changes the essence of your coffee just a tad bit. For those who really love coffee, I'm sure you will enjoy this. That was a shameless plug. I am not sponsored. They did not send me this. This is all me. But again, I absolutely love coffee, and that's one of the things that you will definitely see sprinkled throughout my channel. I'm gonna always have a cup in my hand. Miss Garcia.